Where's the damn journal?
This is the friendship journal my friends and I used to keep.
I f***ing love Fame and Misfortune. It did a great job reintroducing the friendship journal, poking fun at pernickety audience members, and highlighting how the ones who benefit from a piece of media are the ones who are sitting discreetly on the back burner, not making a loud noise or causing a storm in a teacup. Given how much these lessons mean to Twilight and her friends, I really think this story idea could have been a movie, or maybe a multi-part episode. After the journal was published, we only saw local trouble for the main six. The cutie map could alert them to trouble in several equestrian communities caused by the journal's release. By the way, since the map's called Starlight for a mission and Spike for another this season, that can only mean the Cutie Mark Crusaders are going to get summoned too. I'm so stoked for that. Bearing that in mind, in this What If Fame and Misfortune feature-length special, the map could summon all 11 of the main characters and split them up in small groups for various missions across the country. So what sort of friendship problems would these be? Well, what kind of friendship problems has Friendship is Magic inadvertently caused? Well, it kicked the ass out of the manly man stereotype for a start. Some popular athletic stallion in, say, Philadelphia could be facing prejudice from his macho buddies for enjoying a bunch of stories featuring and written by mares and fillies, and he attempts to keep his interest hidden, but his change in attitude inspired by the journal is too noticeable and he doesn't know what to say when ponies ask him why he's changed his outlook. To help this pony whose life and lifestyle seems to be dictated by his peers, the map would perhaps find it prudent to send Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, and Spike to Philadelphia, given how they've all had similar experiences with typecasting and social pressure. Then there's the other way around. Let's say in Baltimore, lots of ponies bought and enjoy reading the journal and are constantly discussing it, and this one mare is curious, looks into this journal, can't quite get into it, but seeing how big an impact it's had on her peers, she desperately tries to integrate herself into the group of readers and admirers so as not to feel left out, and trying fruitlessly to apply the journal's lessons to her life is completely disingenuous. In this case, the map would call upon main characters who know what it's like to want to feel included, or to attain something under pretense. Those would be Applebloom, who hates being alone, Rarity, who strives to stand out, and Applejack because of her terminal lack of subtlety.
There's such thing as being too honest.
Not the problem. For therapeutic reasons, let's imagine that somewhere in Vancouver, a group of friends openly speculate a few things about these Ponyville residents, and one stallion in the group is angry that they all seem to assume the worst about Scootaloo. Obviously, Scootaloo is called for this mission, but her tag-along, Starlight, points out that if they set the record straight, this stallion might get all smug about being right, and the relationship with his friends would still be strained. Why would Starlight be a good tag-along for Scootaloo? Because she knows what a pony looking for like-minded friends would want to hear. Who's left? Twilight, the most magically gifted, Rainbow Dash, who left home by her own choice, and Sweetie Belle, whose abilities are about average and not very well defined. The map alerts them to two parents in Tall Tale who've read the journal and decide to send their unicorn daughter away, on the sole basis that that's what Twilight did in order to boost her abilities. Obviously not every pony has to do what Twilight did in order to be successful, but by the time these parents are made to realize this unicorn filly succumbs to resentment at being pushed away by those she loves, and becomes a huge magical threat. This, and knowing that there are other friendship problems caused by the journal, would certainly demoralize the out of Twilight. But she manages to compose herself in order to help Rainbow and Sweetie quell the crisis and help the unicorn filly see sense. It'd still end kind of the same way, with Tula Rula and Coconut Cream thanking the main characters for shedding some light on the trials and challenges and benefits of friendship. Couple this with a few lines and gestures from genuinely appreciative readers in each of the 4 featured towns, and Twilight and her friends would still be richer for their frustrating and dispiriting experience. The focus might be kinda all over the place, and it's not like by not taking these extra steps with this concept, Fame and Misfortune sucks. But what if scenarios are fun? Especially given how hit and miss Season 7's been so far. I'm Brass Polish, thanks for watching, and...
Tell us again about when you met Dowie Do!
I'd love to know what would happen if Quibble Pants got his hooves on that journal.
So, tell me, sir, what words particularly interested you?
Oh, nothing. Anything, really.
Yeah, I see you underlined a few. Bloomers, bottom, burp, fart, fiddle, fornicate. Well, sir, I hope you are not using the first English dictionary to look up rude words.
I wouldn't be too helpful. That's what all the other ones will be used for.